Down for some ignorance, down for some ignorance, down for some ignorance, down for some ignorance.
For me, when I say all Coltrane solos at once, really what I'm talking about is the idea that we never been telling us what we are right now, right? But people who look like us, people who've been like us, people who don't look like us, have been places like the hull of ships, like the Middle Passage, transatlantic Middle Passage, which, spread seed, thought, ideas across the universe. And in the hull of those ships, where people sat chained together in darkness for months at a time, living in hell. Living in hell. Every single thing that we know, from Coltrane, on some just like all that type of shit was born right there. Everything. Albert Eiler, Kool Keith, motherfuckers tap dancing, people doing the Lindsay, the jitterbug, all that shit, the robot, all that shit is born in that moment. And it came from there. Every art form that we later created actually was created then. Right? That's the idea of all Coltrane solos at once. Terabytes of pain, stored memory, terabytes in C major. I'm talking about the ocean. Terra, we're talking about the earth. You know what I'm saying? Memory stored in a cloud. The clouds I'm talking about, as you're traveling through storms on the ship, you're storing these memories that are eternal in the clouds that are overhead. Memories stored in a cloud, terabytes in C major. To imagine hell is privilege.
To imagine hell is privilege.
All Coltrane solos at once. And for that, it's an eternal fuck you. Fuck you. Eternal fuck yous. But eternal fuck yous because you cannot begin to comprehend what that does. You don't forget that by one death. If I live through that, let's say I have 2 kids after that, they grow up, die, they have kids that grow up, die, those great grandchildren will still remember something because the memory's stored in the clouds. Terabytes in C major. The original hard drives. It's not real.
It's exactly what I was saying. Like,
yep.
It's not real. It's like we're just seeds scattered on fertile land, and they grew, and they continue to give offspring. We're fighting wars for the dead, essentially. It's not real. None of it's real.
These motherfuckers don't want to back down.